I'm Lincoln, and I tend to disagree with the phrase what is taught is what is learned because it is missing some valuable information. I feel like what is taught effectively is learned effectively. It's like the phrase that we use practice makes perfect. People say that all the time, but really, perfect practice makes perfect. It's not just the idea of practicing that makes it perfect, it's practicing perfectly. And so, with the idea what is taught is what is learned, it needs to be taught effectively. And practice needs to be instilled in that teaching so that the learning can be effective. And like we learned in the last module, using practice to learn is a very effective tool in acquiring a language or finding that acquisition. So, in my own practice, I took many years of Spanish in junior high school and high school, and it wasn't until I started speaking that Spanish with my friends and peers that I realized that the Spanish that I was learning in the classroom was very formal Spanish, Spanish that they didn't use at home with their parents or with their families or friends. And so I had to relearn this idea of learning Spanish by actually speaking with people who spoke Spanish and in the way that they spoke. So, yes, of course, I was taught in school and I learned basic formal Spanish, but then it wasn't until I got out into the world and started practicing Spanish in the world that I was able to understand the nuances of the language and how different regions speak it in different manners or say things in different ways. So it's really important to remember that you can't just teach something and the person learns it. You have to also have some effective strategies for teaching so that they can learn to effectively use what was taught in their language. So assimilating that into their skills and utilizing what they have learned in real world situations.